know what the fuck to say, and I don't have time to research anything on this. Have at it.
Welcome back, everybody. We are the Alter Ego Brothers. I'm Nick. That's Andy. And today we are reviewing Honey, Don't. It's kind of weird to talk about. I was excited for this one. It is one half of the Cohen brothers, Ethan Cohen, and his wife wrote this movie. I enjoy the Cohen brothers movies. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Burn After Reading. The Big Lebowski. That's the big one. However, my feelings were kind of just left on the table. I don't really know where to begin, where to end, because neither did the movie. You're gonna hear a lot of this. Just buckle up, okay?
That's a drink.
I like the acting, so maybe let's start there. I thought Margaret Qualley did a great job. The side actors were very much like Big Lebowski side actor characters, where they came in, they had their quirks, they did what they needed to do, but they overall weren't like the story of it. Chris Evans plays a slimy pastor who's taking advantage of people. All the while, people from his congregation seem to be dying left and right. Honey O'Donohue is Margaret Qualley's character, and she is a private investigator and gets involved in these investigations by accident and also investigates them by accident. And for a movie that was supposed to be a mystery thriller, there's no mystery. Nothing gets solved. I don't really know where else to go. What did you think about the actors, Andy?
You kind of blended acting and story in there together. I don't. Let me take a look at my notes here. This is very few notes for a movie, by the way. I thought that there were two things. One, each character definitely had a very specific personality, and every actor did a good job of just displaying that personality. And I thought all of the personalities were fun to watch. With that said, I also thought everyone's personality was very basic level written personality. I made a comment for somebody who commented on our TikTok after the theater review, saying that it felt like to me how I would write a middle school English paper where I thought I was being clever about my story, but I was accidentally just being very basic in a lot of ways, and then also very arbitrary in a lot of ways where it didn't make any sense at all. I'm curious, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Would you, if given the opportunity when this comes to streaming, would you watch this again?
No. So I've been wrestling with this feeling of I liked the movie, but the movie itself wasn't good. Really, all I have is that this movie has great bones, but delivers so poorly on them.
I think that's a good way to summarize it as well.
I'm gonna steal from old double long John and say that the movie is less than the sum of its parts. The parts taken out from the movie and judged on their own are much higher than consolidating them into the movie itself.
I'll say one thing real quick. I did write it's a dude movie. I'm just I don't know if a woman watched this, if they would appreciate this movie. Because dudes, I was just it was kind of weirdly sexual to gravitate towards a dude's interest. But you seem to kind of be thinking about that.
Well, so part of that is I do kind of agree with you, which is very strange because it was written by Ethan Cohen and his wife.
Right.
Who have a very unique relationship, and I'm not really going to get into that, other than to say that she herself is a lesbian. So I am assuming she's the one who wrote most of that stuff, and maybe the point is to kind of be this is what dudes think about women, and it's very much reminiscent of old detective movies where that's what happened in them. So I get what they were going for. I think they were too on the nose with it, and there weren't very many subtleties to really pick up from there. I guess we'll go ahead and get into our ratings. I don't think it'll come as any surprise. I'm a 5 out of 10 on this one. However, I do want to say, if it had finished, it very easily could have been a 7 or 8 for me. And I'm just kind of baffled by the whole thing. I don't think I've felt this way about a movie that we've reviewed thus far. And it's just kind of put me in a daze. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Where are my hands going? I don't even know, bro.
So I'm a 3 out of 10. That's largely because I just don't think the story feeling unfinished is a 0 out of anything from me. I have to be fair. Like it should have done better than what it did. And then also music. Like genuinely, I cannot remember the music whatsoever. Like I'm sure maybe it's fine, but I have to give that a 0 out of 10. Like I've never had a movie in all of our time doing this YouTube channel that I just don't remember the music in this movie. So like that's your fault more than it is mine, I would think. Everything else was middle of the pack, and I would say it's middle of the pack, but barely. It had good bones, but everything was just a bit subpar. But I have mentioned this on TikTok where I kind of want you to see it anyway because I'm just curious what your opinion is because it's just so weird.
But thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting and subscribing. Leave a like and...
And remember, we're just two regular dudes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And remember, we're just two regular dudes
doing regular reviews. I think the issue is 21 Pilots released their new single, and now that's stuck in my head. It's called Drum Show.
I think the real issue is 21 Pilots.